Stars Crossing. Welcome back, my little stars. Today we're going to be decorating the outside of my Cottagecore B&B here on my island in this big area. And so I'm going to go ahead and change onto that account that has the house. So I will see you once I'm on her account. Alright, now that I'm on her account, I'm going to go ahead and get the house plot. Now that I have the moving kit, I'm going to go ahead and place the house, and then I will go into my regular character so that I can start decorating. So I will see you once I am on my regular character. Okay, now that I'm on my regular character, I'm going to go ahead and start decorating. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a little seating area here with the mushroom table, and since this is cottagecore, I thought I'd use a mushroom table. And then I tried planting a tree, but it didn't want to fit, but I was so persistent that I kept trying, and in the end I just gave up because the tree was just not gonna fit in there. Anyways, then I decided to add some hedges, the hedge fencing there, and then I added obviously some stools so that you can sit by the table. So I added some leaf stools, well actually just one. Then I tried to pull the chair closer to the table, but in the end it just kept covering the chair because the table was just too big. So in the end I just did what I did, I just had it further from the chair so I could actually see it. And then I put a mom's candle on top because I thought it'd be a really cute touch to add, so I went ahead and placed that, which I really liked. And then I went on ahead to put some barbed wire fencing around because I've seen a lot of people do, and I've done it too, where they just randomly put barbed wire fencing around. It's kind of just like cottagecore thing, I guess, that people do. I also tried adding a tree, but it just didn't fit there, so I added it somewhere else over there. And then I tried adding another tree over here, but it was too close to the cliff, so it just didn't want to work. I ended up adding that tree over here in this other kind of near the cliff area, but this time it actually fit. So yeah, that was it for the trees. Not a lot fit on this cliff, so I didn't really get to have a lot. I didn't really mind. Then I continued to scatter some fencing around here and there, which I actually really did like the fencing everywhere. I thought it was really cute and a nice cottagecore touch. Though I was having a problem here with that tree. I didn't really end up where I wanted it, so I just ended up taking it away. And then I decided to start placing the path down, and the path is just, the regular cottagecore path, which I will have the custom design in the description for you. And I won't bore you with me placing down the path, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to when it's done. But if you'd like some kind of tutorial of how to place it, because it's not a little difficult, just let me know in the comments down below. So here's the final product. I've placed all the paths and kind of broke it up so it look a little bit nicer and more cottagecore-ish. So now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and continue to decorate. I decided that I wanted to add a crescent moon chair because I thought that'd be really cute, and also I'm kind of stars crossing, so I thought maybe that'd be a nice touch too. So I decided to place some pine needles on the floor just to place underneath. And then I decided to add some hedges too because there was some on the other side. It wasn't very even, but I didn't really mind. So I placed a crescent moon chair, but I decided that maybe the hedge should be actually closer. So I placed it again, and I just was not liking the way that it faced, so I tried moving it and turning it around, but I could not find a really good angle that I liked. Though now that I'm looking back, this angle kind of looked really good, but it didn't end up working, and I just kept trying to move it on, especially with it being such a small area, but it would not want to move, and every time I did move it to face at least decent enough, it did not look good. So I ended up kind of giving up on it, and I erased some of the path, so but yeah, I ended up getting rid of it and yeah, it wasn't working. So I went ahead and instead placed a little campfire, little s'mores area, because I thought that'd be much cuter. So I put a leaf campfire, but I decided to customize it with some marshmallows, so I ended up doing that, and I even customized a little cushion, and I will have the custom design that I used to customize the cushion for you in the description. But yeah, I added some cute little marshmallows to the leaf campfire with the cushion because I thought it'd be really nice. And I also added a mush lamp. I'm not sure that I like the way that I customized it. I might later change it, I'm not sure. But for now, it's just gonna have to stay like that. So yeah, I ended up placing that mush lamp on the other side too. Well, not that one, that was wrong, mush lamp. But I ended up placing the same mush lamp on the other side too, so it can be like a little bit symmetrical and all that. I think the reason I don't like it though is that I can't light it up, or else it's gonna be a really ugly green color. So, you know. But anyways, I ended up placing a cute maple leaf stool pond here. I don't really have a lot of other, cute long stuff, so I thought that the maple leaf pond was my best bet. Yeah. And then I ended up trying to place a maple umbrella because I've seen lots of people decorate with umbrellas, and I thought, oh, it'd be really cute to do that too. But the maple one just did not look good, so I tried the mushroom one, but it looked weird it being the only one there, so I tried placing another one somewhere else, but it just wasn't really coming out very good, so I ended up just taking away both. And I tried a maple leaf one again, but did not work. I think it's because it's not like straight, it's like on its side, so I ended up taking that one away. And then I placed a rubber briefcase since it is a B&B, so I thought, when people say, they probably have stuff like suitcases and briefcases and all that. So I decided that I would place that. Also, I just really like the way that they look. This is really cute, the briefcases. And anyway, I was trying to find the perfect spot for it, so I just placed it right next to the cushion, so it could be like whoever is sitting on the cushion is whoever who owns the briefcase. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the briefcase. And then I placed some pile leaves, so it looked more cottagecore and cute. So I placed those, and I placed two around the path. So that was there. And then I placed a hedge too, some hedges, because I really like to decorate them now. With them now, I've seen a lot of people do it, and I just thought maybe I'd try it, and it came out pretty good. So I placed the hedges, even though I was having trouble with this one. And then I decided to place a hedge where my maple leaf pond stone thing was, and then since it was a smaller area, I ended up actually just placing a cute little baby bear stuffed animal because the area was obviously too small to have the pond stone again. So I placed the bear, which I think was really cute too. So I placed that baby bear, and of course it was brown one because it was cottagecore. I tried making it stick out, but then it was just way too hard to walk through, so I ended up leaving it hidden. And then I tried to see if I could place something here in this area because it was looking empty, but I just couldn't really find anything that would fit. I tried a mush stool, but then that just made the area tinier, so I could place less stuff there. So yeah, that didn't work because it still looked empty even though I placed the mush stool. So it just, I couldn't really place anything, but yeah. I ended up getting some flowers to see if maybe I could make this area look a little more naturalish, so I got some flowers there too, and I tried to see if I could plant one in this area, but again, just nothing wanted to fit there, so I ended up just leaving that for now. And then I went ahead and tried to see if I could fix this path so that it wouldn't look empty, but again, didn't really work either. And I tried placing a coconut, didn't work, so it just nothing wanted to fit there. It was a little bit of a tough area, too small for anything. But anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and start decorating the area back here behind the hedge, and I actually ended up placing a flower and a moon chair, so I ended up being able to use the cute Crescent moon chair. But since it didn't really end up fitting, I had to take out the flower, so I did take out the flower, but I still think that the moon chair looked really cute the way it was. And then I went over here to go ahead and work on this side, but I just ended up placing a flower. And I couldn't climb down anymore because of the moon chair and all that, so I had to go through the cafe. Once I got back up, I decided that I should probably add a flower over here. So in front of the moon chair, I ended up adding a lily flower. So yeah, but I think that was pretty cute too. Luckily I didn't get stuck this time. But yeah, I ended up adding the lily there. And it was seeming pretty perfect. You know, I had all my stuff and it was basically almost done. I still couldn't find anything to add in that little area. I kept trying to like move around stuff to see if maybe that would give me space, but really the only thing I could think of besides the the stuff is that the custom design was there, so I couldn't place anything, even though I tried moving the mush lamp and the mush stool and all that stuff. But it's just nothing. I couldn't plant anything or really fit anything because nothing was really that small. But in the end, I did end up finding something that would fit there. But I first decided to place the staircase, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that. So it turns out I already have 8 staircases, so I cannot get another one. But I ended up placing a climb here sign. I ended up actually making it too on top of that. So I ended up making one of that. So instead of being able to walk up the stairs, now you have to climb up with your ladder. So a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Maybe I can get rid of some staircases that I don't really need. So yeah, I ended up decorating this area a little bit small. I'll probably go in a lot better later, but right now I just decided to add some small stuff, not really a lot, but I did a hedge and this really cute little bounty tree because I think that's really adorable. So I ended up putting that and then trying to place a tree and flower and all that. But just a heads up, the tree did not end up growing, but it's fine. I think it's because of the flower, or because it's too close to the tree. Anyways, I ended up basically finishing, but there was just one last touch. I ended up finding something that fit. But now that we're done, I'm going to go ahead and take a tour. I basically time traveled like a week later, but the tree still didn't grow, so it's fine. But we're gonna go ahead and climb here, and we go through this very cottagecore path. And there's a little seating area here for you to maybe read, do some notes, I don't know, whatever you want to do there. And then you can come over here and make some s'mores and all that stuff, be cozy by the fire. So yeah, I thought that was actually one of the best parts of it. And then you also have a super cute briefcase here, someone's briefcase. Then you can go into the building to actually, check in and get a room and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. As always, my socials will be in the description. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!